Good evening. I'm coming at you with a very brief review for the Papillon Perfume's fragrance called Dryad. Here's my sample of it. I got it from the Ministry of Scent. It was my first time ordering samples or anything from them, and it's really nice, simplistic packaging. That's a little side note, but I'm pleased with how they have presented me with my sample. I ordered a few others too. Anyhow, so I'm reviewing Dryad today, and you'll notice that I haven't used very much of it at all, and I will tell you why that is. Okay, come on. So, I have wanted to try Dryad for at least a year, maybe more, maybe 2 years. I just never got around to doing it, but I really have wanted to try this perfume because of how it is being talked about. People refer to this as a very, very green fragrance, a green chypre fragrance, and that instantly pulls me in. I'm very captivated by that sort of description, and they talk about how it's kind of like a throwback to those older green chypre style perfumes that I really do like. And I hear reference to oak moss and galbanum, and I love galbanum. I love that green hay-like quality that it gives, and it also provides, in some cases, a tobacco element, and I love tobacco perfume. So those are reasons why I've been really wanting to try this. I'm going to tell you what the Papillon website says about Dryad. This is what they say. As vibrant emerald galbanum weaves with the delicate flesh of bergamot, the nomadic wanderings of Dryad begin. Beneath jade canopies, sweet herbed narcissus nestles with gilded jonquil. I don't really know how to say that word. It's Jonquil. But I thought that was narcissus. I thought they were the same thing, but maybe not. Shadows of apricot and cedrat morph radiant greens to a soft golden glow. Earthed within the ochre roots of benzoin, heady oak moss entwines with deep vetiver hues, and at its heart, the slick skin of costus beckons you further into the forest. I'm not sure what costus is. And then the notes that they list are narcissus, oak moss, jonquil, cedrat, galbanum, benzoin, and vetiver. On Fragrantica, the most top voted notes are galbanum, oak moss, clary sage, narcissus, and then there's iris followed behind. Okay, so I sprayed this perfume on a piece of paper like I normally do with a lot of perfumes. I tested on paper first to just get a quick sort of introduction, and I have it with me on a piece of paper too, to refresh my memory. So on first blast, you get a very nice green sort of smell, a green galbanum sort of smell, and it has that tobacco that I love. So I was very excited, but shortly after, it becomes straight up iris and nothing but iris. For me, that's what I find to be the case. I'm not getting anything else other than iris, and it's a very I don't want to say harsh and piercing because I don't want to insult this perfume, but I'm very particular about the kind of iris that I like, and to me, I don't like this kind of iris because it just smells very sharp to me. It is intense. So I'm finding that Dryad is not green, and I think I'm the only person who feels this way, but I don't get any greenness really with this perfume except for the very first spray, that first minute or so. I get that green galbanum and I get that tobacco. And I looked up the other notes in Fragrantica, and I think they said that Narcissus also has a tobacco nuance to the way it smells, but I'm not getting that. You would think that the Narcissus and the galbanum together would amp up that factor, but I'm not getting any of that. It is just very strong iris. The color of this perfume, if I had to give it a color, I wouldn't give it green. I would give it a dark purple. And it just makes me think of like a Victorian parlor with heavy dark colors and dark wood furniture, Persian rugs, dustiness. That's what I think of when I smell this perfume. And you know what? I do feel like it is kind of like Silences from Giacomo. I'll need to find that bottle. I have it laying around somewhere. But it does smell like, I'm trying to recall my memory of Silences, and it does, if I'm remembering it correctly, it does kind of smell like Silences. And that as well I found to be very heavy. Silences is compared to, I believe, number 19 from Chanel, the Eau de Parfum, and I don't really find them to be that alike. I find number 19 Eau de Parfum to be a lot fresher and Silences to be a lot heavier. And so you can see why I find Dryad to be a heavier kind of fragrance with that aggressive iris note. If you like iris a lot, this is perfect for you. Don't worry about it being too green if that's something that you worry about, because I just don't find it to be very green. I think there must be something wrong with me, because I have not heard anybody else say that about this perfume. I haven't gauged its longevity, sillage, and projection because I don't want to wear it. I just know it's not for me. But I'm happy that I did try it at last. So those are my thoughts on Dryad. If you've heard of it and you completely disagree with me, if you've tried it, let me know. Yeah, I'm just kind of shocked by, how I was anticipating this and so sure it was going to be one way, and it turns out to be so much not that way and in a very different direction than I had expected. Yeah, I just don't find it to be green, really. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.